Okay, well, welcome to Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. Oh, I said Definitive Edition in the tweet. Shit. And the Mortal Shell account retweeted it. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Mortal Shell. This is Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. This is the PlayStation 5 Xbox Series X update patch. I was given this by the publisher, so thank you very much for that. But I want to mention I have ordered a physical version of the game as well, because I think Mortal Shell is one of the best indie games out of last year, and for a very, very small studio, these guys absolutely crushed it. So this is a Souls-like game, very hard action RPG, deep, sort of eldritch lore, really foreboding environments, cool boss fights. It's on the short end, I won't lie. There's only 4 areas and I think like 5 or 6 bosses. And the weapon, there's only a few weapons, there's only a few shells, but I think this is a really, really good proof of concept sort of game for this studio, and I hope to see a Mortal Shell 2 at some point. I do also want to mention, I played this game originally on Xbox One X. I no longer have that system. I was borrowing it from a friend. So I'm going to be playing this on PS5, and it's a fresh playthrough. So I'm not going to be continuing on with an existing character or anything. So this is fresh. I did play the beginning, just to sort of get to the Falgrim Tower. But other than that, I haven't done anything. So let's go. It's also tough for me to remember exactly how this looked on Xbox, because I played it 7 months ago. Usually when these things come out, I do my best to play the original version again, and then just to kind of get the visuals fresh in my mind. I think the stairs look a lot better, so I think we're already in a pretty good place. All right, here's this guy. Let's go get our seal. Yeah, this looks way better. I could already tell. I don't even have the footage from back in August when I reviewed this. Dan Paulo 21, how are you?
Thank you. It's been so long since anyone raised a hand toward me in kindness. You seem different, untouched by false truths. Unfortunately, I have little to offer you.
This guy sounds like Liam Neeson.
Save for that tarnished seal in your hands. A small gift, but I expect you will find it useful. Would you grant me another favor? Deep within the temples of the devout, you'll find the sacred glands of the revered. Bring the glands back to me, so I can extract the true nectar, just enough to heal me. Perhaps you too can use it to free yourself from this wretched land, before you end up like me.
Alright, cool. So we got the tarnished seal, now we can parry. Yep, L1 to parry. Got that. And then we get the seal infusion. Right, this is the empowered riposte. So, like I said, I haven't played this since it first came out back in August, or maybe July is when I played it. So, we'll see how this goes. Right, I don't have the repair kit for the Ballistazooka. These show me where all the weapons are. I love this sort of thing. It gives you environmental hints of where to find these weapons. I think that's so sick. I really do. I love it. Sword, and then the hammer and chisel I think is in the final area. It's in the area with the big graves. That's actually where my favorite shell is, too. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and... I think the first area I want to go... Whoa, damn, the 60 FPS is so good. This is really... Like, just running, I can feel it. I can feel that this is better. It's way less blurry. Anyway, so... Oh, there's the vendor on top of here, too. Forgot about him. Wow, yeah, this is really, really good. Damn. How do I get up there again? Do I go up and over? No. How the hell do I get up there? I have totally forgotten. Do I run around here and go under? Yeah. Okay. So there's Vlas, I think this guy's name is? Something with a V. Yeah, Vlas, there we go.
My, oh my. Aren't you a rare specimen? Rather dashing in that curious attire. And what of on the inside? You must be a gentleman. Certainly not one of those boorish fanatics.
Yeah, this looks
Welcome,
so good.
then. I'll warm some tea.
I'm sure it looked
In
like
the
this on
meantime,
PC, but
why not
this
take
looks
a
so
look at
clean.
my wares? Surely there's something you'll fancy amongst my collection.
Okay, so... I'm not going to buy anything just yet. We're going to pet the cat for the trophy. There you go. Hidden trophy right there. Cool. Then we can drop down here for a treasure. Yep. The bronze bell. I don't actually know what that does. Kind of forgot. The parry window is still a little weird. It's still kind of strange. Yeah, it's still a little weird. Try to skirt around these guys here. I'd really like to get a parry off on him, just so I can full heal again. I don't think it's gonna happen. Can I get one of these guys? Okay, looks like we're gonna fight this guy alone. That's helpful. Really? Oh, God. Yeah, the parry window is, like, so funky in this game. It's okay. We're good, we got it. The roasted rat. We got the burrowed frog. Isn't there a chest in this camp somewhere? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Okay, so this is literally just a camp of enemies. I thought there was treasure here. Oh well. Okay. And there's a tunnel nearby. I could have sworn that tunnel, like, kicked you out there, but I guess not. Alright, and this guy was guarding something here. Some congealed tar. That's always fun. Let's go ahead and go through this tunnel. These cutscenes always, like, trip me up. Like, these tunnel cutscenes, because sometimes you spawn, like, almost on top of enemies. And, like, the enemies become active even though you're still in the cutscene. Oh. Hello. Okay, so let's go through here. There's a Grisha for us to kill out here as well. Right, okay. Yeah, so there's, like, a mini-boss over here. Although I don't think he's a kill once enemy. I think he's just always around. Glimpse of utility. We're doing some work. We got him on the first try. Damn. I parried the hell out of that dude. Okay, wow. 6 glimpses. Great. Open this up. Get the mechanical spike. So we can use the mechanical spike to put it in the hallowed sword. And then that allows us to use a special ability at the cost of... I forget what this yellow bar down here is called. I'm not sure if you could see it. I'll lean down. This yellow bar above my health bar. You need to fill charges of that bar in order to get whatever your special parry is. So my parry right now, or my riposte, is the heal. So in order to get that heal, I need at least one of those charges. But you can also spend those charges on other things, such as... this is another mini-boss. There's one of these that is a mini-boss. Anyway. Gotska, good to see you. Alright, let's get this shell really fast. I can't remember which one this is. Something I've noticed in the Definitive Edition that I didn't notice, and this may be an Xbox... This may be like a PlayStation issue, but the shell form, or the... Not the shell form, just the human form. You can, like, see through it. And you could not do that in the Xbox version. Wow. That's new lighting right there. Hey, related browser. Thanks very much. Related, I don't stream very often. I'm much more known for, like, regular VODs. So... I used to stream a couple nights a week, but most people don't know me for streaming. They know me for walkthroughs, so I spend most of my time on that. But when I do stream, it's like, you know, I get some regular folks like Kotska. So, there's that. What's the Obsidian Dark Trophy? Is that the one for completing the game with no shell? Because I didn't even go for that. I said no to that one. I like how you can put enemies into traps. Like, they're not just for you. I love that. Damn, Kotsk, I cannot believe you even went for that trophy. That's crazy. I think if the systems of this game were a bit tighter, I would have gone for it, but I found myself, like, still, like, getting frustrated every once in a while with things, so I didn't want to go for that. Congrats on getting it, though. That's a crazy trophy. That might be one of the hardest trophies in history. But step into the trap, please. There you go. Dude, that is crazy. That you got that. I can't believe that. That's nuts. Did you, is there a trophy for doing it with the hard mode thing enabled? That weird hard mode statue? Also, did anybody ever find out what the frog was? Oh, Jesus. What that big frog was for? Because I remember, like, trying everything near that frog, and it just seemed like there was nothing to him. Damn, I was really hoping to prevent that. Am I stuck? No. I will say the Definitive Edition is really smooth. It's really, really smooth. When I first turned this on last week, just to kind of, I don't know, like get my bearings with it. I think I got this on Saturday or something. I just haven't been able to play it because I was playing Maquette last week. But I only played it in like my little preview window with my capture software, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, it seems okay. Like, I really couldn't tell the difference, but like actually playing this now, like playing it, I can tell. So, do you have to enable that hard mode statue, or whoa, shit, or do you just like start a new game with without picking up a shell? Oh, I'm forgetting that you get a second life. I totally forgot. I'm like playing so cautiously, using so many healing items. I totally forgot about the second chance. Whoa. Let me mix that. I love their death rattles. So much. It's just like so painful. Whoa, dude! I didn't even know he woke up. That wasn't a parry? Really? So was the frog anything? The big frog dude? I remember trying to figure him out for a long time. Yeah, I think we're actually coming. He's like right down there. I remember getting super lost here. Falgrim Outskirts could have used some more visual indicators. Because the pathing is really, really rough. So do you just like start a new game but never pick up the first shell and then run to the gives you a new shader. I think that might have been added in the patch because you couldn't feed him. Feeding was not an option. Ugh. I like how it's just rocks and they don't do a lot of damage. I think that's really funny. That they just like are trying to bonk you. They've got a good wind-up. I like it that it's so delayed on these guys. Whoa. I'll check out the frog again in a moment. I really didn't know that about him. How do I get back up there? Do I come around here? Yeah, so this is the obsidian stone area. I liked this area a lot. I don't think we're going to get to it on stream here today, but I did like this area a lot. It's definitely my favorite. It felt like you really went to another world. Come on, buddy. I gotta remember that I don't have my buff that restores a life every so often. I'm probably gonna forget that at some point. Yeah, you just run past all the shells. Got it. Oh my god, the hitbox is still active. I just poked the shit out of myself. I really love the weight that everything has in this game. Ugh. God damn, dude. I really messed that one up. I'm like so scared right now. Ooh. That was something. Yeah, Harden is a really, really cool ability. I like that mechanic a lot. Man, there's another heavy guy over here. I'm gonna have to go level at some point. Oh, right. Glimpses are stored in the shells. I was just thinking, like, I got 6 glimpses from the Grisha. What happened? Glimpses are stored in the shell, but the other... But souls are not. Or tar, I guess. Dude, I really did not know he was doing that. Damn, I'm... Shit. Oh, man. Rotten food poisons you, right? Small amount of health at a large cost of resolve. You know what? Screw it. It fully takes resolve. Damn. Alright, let's take a chance on killing this guy. I would love to clear out this area. Although now I'm thinking. Do I go over to that area? You know what I could do? I could go get that other shell. I could do that, and that would restore life. Right? Do that too. That's an option. Whew. Okay. So that's this whole area, right? And then... Right. That goes back there. There's nothing there. Cleared out that camp. Alright, let's go get that shell. That'll at least restore a life. And I really do enjoy that shell. I think it's one of the best ones, so... That's why I came back up here the whole time, was to get that glimpse that I missed. Whew, okay. I think my first stop is going to be the catacomb. I remember that being sort of like the first area in a way. Ugh. I thought I was done. I thought it was just easy stuff from here on out. Oh, God. that's what happens.
You're awake. Good. Please, take this mask. It's not unlike my own. It reveals the way of all flesh, beyond life and death, where spirits pass across the threshold. But your spirit is bound here, unwilling to go on. Perhaps it has an obligation left to fulfill. Very well.
Okay. Well, at least the Grisha's dead, and I guess we could skip most things. I'm just gonna try to run to that shell. Pick up my souls on the way. If I recall correctly, enemies in this game don't have a big leash, so... But they do stand... Yeah, they stand out really fast. That's the weird thing. Yes. I love this shell. It's so sick. No stamina, but a ton of health and decent armor. So this thing over here, right? This broken Cester. Was she ever anything like super special? Like, did they ever add dialogue or anything, or was she always just here to sort of sell you stuff? I thought he would walk off the ledge. I wonder if I could win the hammer and chisel fight. Hand slip. Or hand slip, sorry. I'm digging it. It feels really good. Why can't... It feels really good. It's very smooth, which is sick. Yeah, it's super, super smooth. Everything looks so clean now. Not that it was particularly muddy or anything, but everything just looks really clean. Eternal Narthex.
The entrance is not far, family. But you may regret trespassing.
So, I don't have the Ballistazuki yet, so the triggers, I don't think I can really feel them yet. Hardening still just feels like a toggle. You know, just feels like a regular PS4 trigger. I think the adaptive triggers come into play when it comes to the Ballistazuka.
Reflections, birthed from a broken mirror, a shattered place. Best not to burden yourself with such thoughts.
I don't have any glimpses on this shit. So. I can put the thing in the thing now. Alright, the mechanical spike. I can do this. Oh, Hans, dude, absolutely. They're putting out a physical version in April. I think it comes out in April or late this month. And it comes with an art book, and it's the same price. I think it's like $39.99 maybe, or $29.99. I pre-ordered it. Hang on. Enhanced Edition Deluxe Set, $39.99. Comes out April 9th. Physical version of the PS5 game. Comes with an art book. So, yeah, if you're into physical versions of stuff, just wait another few weeks and you'll be able to get that. So, all right, let's try the hammer and chisel fight. Let's see how this goes. If I die super fast, no, I'm not going to bother. Although I'm going to lose a bunch of souls, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I have to. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, it's worth that price for sure. It was the first time, it is the second time. It's a really good game. It's just short and like a little clunky, but for a game that was made by a team of, I can't even remember, like not that many. Same control scheme, yep. Let me think, actually. Oh, God. Get away. So it's L1 to parry, L2 to block. So I guess it's a little reverse in that sense. And then R1 to swing, R2 to heavy swing, and so on and so forth. The parry window takes a little bit to get used to. So, like, once it clicks, you're pretty good. The enemies delay their attacks a lot, though, which is fun. The ripostes do different things depending on what you have equipped. So there's various things that can happen, and you pick up the upgrades throughout the game. One of them sends like a copy of your body out. Well, actually, no. It actually... So, I'm trying to do this while playing this thing. So, your body... Like, you play a human, but then... Or, I don't know if it's a human, but it's something. And then you basically get to... you find shells throughout the world. And they're more or less corpses that you can inhabit. And then you get, like, various stats from them. So this guy, it just has a ton of health, but not much stamina. Another one has a lot of stamina, not much health, and so on and so forth. And then another riposte that you get, it sends your body out of the shell to to attack the enemy. So it's like really, really sick. Another one like explodes, I think. I got that one super late, so I actually don't know what it does. Nice. First try. Great. And then to get each new weapon, Hansel, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. To get each new weapon, there is a statue in each of the 4 areas of the game. So there's like a hub, and then there's 4 areas, each has a boss, and that's sort of the game. At the start of each area, there's a statue of Hadern, and then he's holding a weapon. And then you have to defeat Hadern in order to get that weapon. So now that I've defeated him, I can get the hammer and chisel, because that's what he was using. And the hammer and chisel is bananas. Yeah, I'll show you on this guy right here. Wow, this looks so good on the PS5. This was a little muddy on Xbox One X. So these guys are pretty fierce, but yeah, they do a big stand. But the hammer and chisel does like various things, so it poisons your enemies on a block. And so the hammer and chisel is just a straight rogue weapon, so like, oh my good god. Ugh. So the hammer and chisel is just like a rogue weapon, meaning like it just slice and dice all day. It's really sick. And then you get like a big, heavy 2-hand sword that's very, very deliberate. But there's a good synergy between... Oh shit, I might be dead. There's a good synergy between weapons and shells. Oh, God. I was going way too nuts on this guy. Alright, he's down now. Cool. There's a good synergy between weapons and shells. So there's like a rogue shell where you just have a ton of stamina but not a lot of health. That synergizes really well with the hammer and chisel, because with the hammer and chisel you can basically just overwhelm your opponents with non-stop attacks. And so on and so forth. How does health work? So it... I'm not sure what you can see because my head might be blocking it. So, okay. This red... Let me move out of the frame here. So this red bar... Let me move out of the frame this way so that makes sense. This red bar is your health. This is your stamina. And then depending on what shell you have equipped, you have maybe less health but more stamina, a different balance of them. But then there's another mechanic called Resolve, which is this yellow bar right here. And Resolve, no, there's no Estus flasks. No, there's consumables that you can pick up, but they're kind of rare. The cool thing though is that when you riposte, depending on what, so this is the Eternal Seal, this thing that I'm holding up here. That's the Eternal Seal. You use that to parry. And if you get a successful parry, you can then riposte. And depending on what, like, blessing or something you have in your seal, you get a different riposte. The default one is a heal. So it encourages you to learn how to parry. You have to learn how to parry to beat this game. At least success, like, without wanting to just kill yourself. So it's really, really important that you do that. But then there are other ripostes. Like I was saying before, like, another one sends your body out of the shell to just, like, pummel your opponent. But the heal is the most, like, it's the one you're going to use the most. So there's no Estus flasks. There's no healing gems. There's no grass. Like, there's none of that sort of mechanic from Souls games. It's all about the parry. Switching weapons is also quite strange. Oh god, how do I explain this? So, when you beat a boss... Alright, this it's actually good that we came here. So, there are these frog chests all around the world. These are scattered throughout the overworld. And every time you beat a boss, you get an item that you put on your hip, and then I forget what they're called, but each boss drops one. And when you get that, it basically turns the world dark and invites the mist into the world. And so it changes the area permanently until you go to New Game Plus, but it changes the overworld temporarily. And when you come back to the overworld, there's a mist around, and the mist allows you to open these frog statues. And each, like, there are four specific frog statues, generally right at the exit of an area, that gives you an item that allows you to change weapons on the fly. Otherwise, I don't want to say you're stuck with a weapon, because that's not necessarily true, but you're kind of stuck with a weapon for a little while. So it's very important that when you get to a new area, you make sure that you are using a weapon that you want to use. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with it for a little while. But as you complete each stage or each area of the world, that becomes less consequential. They explain pretty much all of it to you. The story is sort of told in a Dark Souls style, where it's very cryptic. The lore is hidden in item descriptions. The NPCs, have menacing giggles. It does stuff like that. But as far as the mechanics, yes, it is all explained to you. When you pick up an item for the first time, or a mechanical item for the first time, or an item with a mechanic, I should say, when you pick one of those up for the first time, they tell you. It's a prompt comes up on screen that explains it to you. And then there's also, I'm pretty sure there's also an encyclopedia. Yeah, there's a compendium. So you can always look at this stuff too. Let's see what we got here. So these are consumables. You have to use an item to figure out what it does, which is kind of interesting. Currency, experience, lore, tutorials. Here we go. So this is what I was talking about. So the Tarnished Seal. This is the parry item. Press L1 to parry. L1 to parry, R1 to riposte. Hansip, I actually did a review of this game. I don't do reviews often, but I do them every once in a while. So yeah, feel free to check it out. I reviewed this back in August. I think there was a beta demo in January or something, winter of last year. And then they released the full game in August, and now this. Okay, so I want to start spending... I think this guy. Yeah. So you can change shells at a crypt here, and there's another crypt in a different area as well. Alright. Dude, I really hope you enjoy.
Slowly now.
No map, no. It's a small world.
Pointed us toward the temple. Shunned by the devout, their allegiances lie to those who offer ta, or spirits. They entertain
It is easy to get lost, yes.
Drunken antics or violent cruelties. They know better than to attack us. But they followed us at a distance, hoping for scraps.
kick.
I was given a choice. To kneel before the executioner's axe, or the queen. An easy choice. For years I wore her sigil, repeated all the oaths. But I always knew one day, no matter how many honors were bestowed upon me, I would escape.
So there's no map, but the way it basically works is there's a central area called Falgrim Outskirts. And Falgrim Outskirts branch, it's sort of like a hub, and then the spokes are the 4 other areas. And then each of those areas is, I don't know, either a labyrinth or a big open space or different things. So now that we've done this, let's go ahead and get our sword back. I don't really want to use the hammer and chisel for now. Yeah. And this guy sells the Ballista Zuka repair. Lost sells it, I think. I just can't remember for how much. Oh, Curb, don't say that. Don't ever say that. This is way better than Lord of the Fallen. Come on.
Surely there's something
Don't be crazy.
you'll fancy amongst my collection.
Alright, it's 8,000 to repair the Ballista Zuka. Alright, let's go. I just fell through the world. Wrong button. Matt Tendo, thanks for the sub on YouTube, appreciate it. It's a cool name. Tiberi, thanks for the sub on YouTube, appreciate it. Garb, man, how's it going? I feel like we haven't kind of caught up in a while. How are you doing after graduation? press it so late. Yeah, that is true. I kind of forgot about that, dude. Come on. Flamingo, yes, it definitely is. I realize that the tone of me saying come on probably makes it seem like the game isn't worth it, but yes, it is worth it. It's a fun game. It's hard, but it's fun.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Well, thank you so much for that, Sister Janessa. Thanks for keeping my flesh safe. That's what I want anybody to do. I swear to God, I really feel like I'm parrying, but it's just not, it's not happening. Uh-oh. There's a lot of dudes here. And some bear traps, oh no. That was a guess of a parry. I didn't really think I was going to do anything. I thought I was way too late on that. Yeah. Alright, this isn't where I wanted to go. This isn't where my shell is. Where the hell is my shell? Ugh. The sun is always just getting in the way. Should help a little bit. How do I not know where my shell is? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, I see it. Ugh. Ugh. Ooch, what's going on, dude? Alright, this is where I want to be. So this is where the demo started. It's always fun. It is made... Yeah, it's very similar. It's an action RPG set in a very dark world. It's kind of the motif. Action RPG with unbelievably difficult... I should say unbelievably difficult combat, but it's not friendly, you know? They are RPGs. I mean, you build your character. Ryan, you can basically be Guts from Berserk in any Souls game you want. They always put his weapons in there. Yeah, I mean, Souls games are heavily inspired by Berserk. His stuff is always in there. There's a lot of, like, guides that show you how to do, like, Guts builds, like what, you know... what items you need, yada yada. Here. This is for Dark Souls 3. Which is like a really good... Dark Souls 3 is a really good entry point to the series. I'd say it's the most accessible one. I think Dark Souls 1 is better, but Dark Souls 3 will probably feel the best to a new player. It has a lot of good quality of life updates that the first two games did not. Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Hi. Whoa. His ragdoll went all over the place. With all that said, by the way, I would not recommend Mortal Shell as a first go to Souls game. It's a little, I don't know. It's a little too arcane or obtuse for like a very first Souls game. I really wouldn't recommend it. Like, this game is really meant for Souls of the series, or of the genre. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm, like, totally fucking dead. Son of a bitch. That was cheap. Knocked me out of my shell, and then I fell off a cliff.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Thank you so much. What a treat you are. I'm changing shells now, though. I'm going back. I'm going to change shells to this one because it has the most health, but then I'm going to have to change back anyway. Why can I never remember where to go? Right. Hans, you asked earlier, I'm not sure if you're still here, but you asked earlier if it's easy to get lost in this game. This is why. It's just this area that's easy to get lost in. Everything else, like, once you're in the individual areas, it becomes much easier to, like, figure things out, but Falgrim Outskirts is... I mean, it's built like a real forest. Like, there are no clear landmarks unless you, like, honest to God know what you're looking for. So it can be a little tough. It's a big complaint of the game is that the this little hub world doesn't... It's easy to get lost in. And it becomes a little frustrating because everything like looks the same in a lot of places. So you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, it is an HDMI converter curb. It's called the RetroTink 2X Pro. And you can put composite, component, S-video, yeah, component, composite, S-video, and then it has a few filters for you to choose from. Jesus Christ. So, you know, there's like a scanline filter, and then there's another one. Dude, it looks great. It doesn't upscale, though. I guess it upscales a little. It goes to 480i, so it's not, you know, it's not giving you a 1080p picture. It's not stretching the image. It's really 1:1, which is great. That's what I wanted. So... Oh, that didn't give me... Oh, that's weird. Why didn't that give me the other shell? Oh, anyway. But yeah, it's really, really good. Highly recommended. Yeah, this is what VGNY recommended to me. Like, I told him, like, exactly what I wanted to do. I was like, I need a visual solution that, you know, does not stretch, doesn't, you know, make it look worse. I want something that looks how it should. And they're like, here you go. Take this. Whoa, he came out of nowhere, this dude. Actually, I should say that it will not stretch the image in the capture, but it will stretch it a bit on your monitor, depending on your monitor's settings. Like my capture of Symphony of the Night looks really good. Like, you know, the GIFs I was putting on the GIFs that I was putting on Twitter yesterday, those look perfect. Like, that's from my capture. But like on my monitor when I'm playing it, it looks a little stretched out. So I should put that disclaimer on there. I was more worried about the capture than the on-screen image, though, so I'm okay with that. Ms. Yutani, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hey, Stanislav. Ryan, I rented from VGNY the Sega Saturn Symphony of the Night and an HDMI upscaler. And when I sort of reached out to them and I said, hey, I want to rent this stuff from you and here's what I'm trying to do with it, you know, I reached out and said I want to rent a Japanese Sega Saturn, an original copy of Symphony of the Night, and then I need some sort of HDMI solution. What do you recommend? And then they gave me this. Yeah, they do rentals. I didn't think they did, but I just reached out to them and they were like, yeah, we'll do it. So, I mean, you're sponsored by them, aren't you? Are you still doing that? With that team or whatever? Yeah, they sell us. Have you ever looked at their website? Like, they have like a huge section on it. They sell like a bunch of different ones. So they're, I don't know if this is public or not, but I don't know. I'll let you know. So they had plans to build a creator space in the basement of the store. That, you know, more or less got put on hard hold because of COVID, but they're sort of putting a lot more time into it now. So they said that, I was talking to Dan yesterday, and he said that'll be open at some point next year. Isn't there a hidden lore entry over here? Yeah, yep, sort of same stuff. Oh my god, this sunset is killing me. Hang on. I think I'm just gonna turn off my camera. The sunset is so strong. You know what's weird? These guys are kill once enemies. Just these ones. Yeah, so the retro Tink thing will work with GameCube. It'll work with basically anything. But I know that they got those Nintendo converters that plug into the proprietary port in the back. I saw those. I think those work with N64. painted nectar. Yes, the GC HDMI, yes. What he gave me is called the Retro Tink 2X Pro. That's what they gave me. I'm actually going to buy it, because it's really good. I don't want to go, like, too far in here. Just wanted to check out where this leads. I really forget the layout of this place. Yeah, it's an HDMI upscaler. Oh. Damn, that's so much quicker. Noted. I want to visit the frog. Somebody said before that he gives you a shade, or a shader. That was a one-shot. Damn. That was so good. Alright. This was not in the game originally. This was added. Hey. Oh, I guess I should not have fed a frogs. How am I still poisoned? Oh, cool. Well, that's sick. Ooh, the Yellow King. Nice. Alright, so then there's the secret cave over here. Right. This gives you a trophy. Yeah, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about that news? Yeah, I'm really excited about, like, understanding what they do with Yuffie, more so, like, the Yuffie questline. I assume it's going to be pretty short, maybe like 5-6 hours. You know, like the normal chapter length. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, but I am excited for it. Oh, dude, I'm absolutely playing Ever Crisis. Without a doubt, I'm playing that game. I was thinking the same thing. I'll either BlueStack it, or I'll just, like, get a mobile... I'll, like, hook up the controller to my phone via Bluetooth. Like, I'm 100% for that shit. Oh, dude, I just, like, didn't even hit the goddamn button. Oh, dude, my parry timing is hot garbage right now. Hot garbage. There we go. That's some healing. You do need to be the original. I don't know what you've been doing for the past 22 years, dude. Like, I don't get it. It confuses the shit out of me. I haven't played it. I mean, I guess you did just move and all that. I guess I could forgive it a little, but... so weak. Hey! Look, this guy's just gonna fall on top of me over here. Guy like 100% stuck? Guess so. At least get your glimpse. Yes, okay. Cool. So there's an NPC over here who, if you... Ew. Let's go ahead and ban this dude. Who buys followers? Anyway, there's an NPC over here who, if you speak with him, he will end the game and you get like a secret ending. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'm starving. Really could use a bite to eat. It ain't easy sitting here all day, you know.
Oh, I don't have any food to give him.
Oh. It ain't...
I think I need some,
It ain't easy sitting here all day, you
any
know.
like boiled rat or something. Or roasted rat. Whatever the rat one is. Anyway, he'll give you a secret ending. The Riddler, how are you? Mortal Shell's treating me great. You know, it's been a while since I played the original back in August, but I'm really digging the upscale and the updated graphics. Plays really well, looks great. Alright, so now that we have the roasted rat, I could go end the game with that other NPC over there. Oh, yeah. I got the email that you followed yesterday. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't stream super often, but... You know, whenever something, you know, super new comes out, give it a shot. So this guy has the good loot. L-U-T-E. Try to take care of him. Hopefully the big dudes don't follow. Okay, looks like they're staying over there. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe the good loot isn't here? I know it's here, but I think I need the mist. Yeah, I think it's in that frog chest over there. Unless it's in a different chest. Oh god, I might have aggroed the other one. Oh, there it is. Cool, so this is the impervious loot. This one cannot break. I think it plays the same song, just in a better tune, but yeah. And then there's a frog chest here. If you come back here with the mist, there's a Grisha for you to kill. I actually have a clip on my Twitch of killing that Grisha in the original. I murked it. I really, really messed him up good. It was great. So I'm not sure if I end the game with that NPC, I'm not 100%... Oh god. I'm not 100% sure if I, like, lose everything. I don't want to do that, so it's just a stupid trophy, so I'm not going to go do it. Let us go back to where we were supposed to be. Over here. And we will enter the crypt. The crypt is fun. There's a cool boss, the enslaved Grisha. And then there's like a bunch of really gnarly looking enemies in there. I dig the dyes. That was cool. I never played any of the free updates to this game. Come on down. Wow, that was weird. god. No, I thought it was stuck. That was really weird. I could have sworn I had, like, the perfect parry timing on that. I'm gonna skip this guy. Just because I'm so close to a save point that I don't want to chance it. Guns of Helghast, I don't know. I don't know yet. The reason I don't know is because I don't have the Ballistazuka. So, I can't tell you. How much is the Ballistazuka repair kit? Because we should find out. The tools. Yeah, it's going to take me a long time to get 8,000 tar. So... what does the Tainted Nectar do again? Does that release me from my shell? Foul Slurry rend you from your shell. Right. The game does run better. It's very smooth. Yeah, I don't have anywhere close to getting enough tar to repair the Ballistazuka, so... sorry. I can't tell you how the haptic feedback is yet, I guess. Whoa, that... oh, shit, I didn't mean to get that many. Oh, well. Let's wake her up, level up.
For another taste, Foundling. Not so hasty.
Oh, that fist... I forgot that game even came out,
as
dude.
Friendly as Falgrim. There won't be any merriment around the bonfire here. Only the dead call this place home. All that remains are scavengers gnawing on bones. An intruder like yourself will not be welcome. So then, would you like another sip?
Riddler, yes. I will cover Elden Ring immediately. I will drop anything I'm working on to cover that game. I really need to get it back to Dark Souls.
And human suffering. Promises all were desperate to hear. Myself not least. For I'd seen my share of tragedy. I scratched my name in their book, swearing myself to the deathless doctrine. My armor clattered on the ice as I knelt before them and asked myself if I would ever be worthy.
Okay, what do we got here? Eridim gains an execution stack upon killing an enemy. Yes, I definitely want this one. This is a really, really good ability.
The beauty of devotion is the excision of doubt. It's true freedom, unburdened by the fears of lesser creatures. Deliverance from guilt and shame. There is no need for the agonies of the living when ascension awaits.
Attack, steal additional poise. I feel like he already has a ton of health, so I'm not going to get that just yet. Let's get the kick.
I do not deserve absolution, yet still I seek it. Our venerable order has slaughtered hundreds. And for what? So the magistrate could redraw the borders of our realm, claim victory over an ill-equipped enemy, over children who can barely raise their swords.
I'm glad I was able to help you fast-track Demon Souls. It's a fun game, and like once you learn like how quickly you can get through it. I mean, all Souls games are like this, but I find Demon Souls especially so. Once you figure out how to get through it quickly, it really becomes a different game.
They say that beyond the ice, the old world is preserved. No war, no famine, no suffering. Eternal peace, shielded by their unwavering sovereignty. A lineage that spans centuries. Why should I not be counted among the privileged?
Okay. Cool. So now we've done that, let's go ahead and get this weapon here. This is the long sword. I'm not super good at this fight, so we'll have to see how this goes. The hammer and chisel is by far the easiest one. Yeah, the scaling from New Game to New Game Plus is quite harsh. I mean, getting through 1-1 is easy enough because the enemies are kind of dumb, but yeah, I mean, once you get into 1-2 and 2-1, you just get the crap kicked out of you. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, he has the freeze. No, no. I, like, was not expecting to have the full might of this sword. I may have to redo this. I don't know about this. Hitting the wrong button. What is the timing of that thing? this happen? Like, how do I not have the ability to parry? And obviously I do, I'm just bad at it. It's just, like, really frustrating. There we go. Some of that HP back, buddy. Jesus. Try it again. I'm not, like, getting the parry on that one. I feel like I'm getting the right time. That one, too. That's funny, I can literally just eat the hit and just keep going. Alright, he's down. So okay, so I can switch it. That's good. I'm gonna keep the hallowed sword, and then
Yes. It's not you're not ready.
I don't have any glimpses. So. Oh, I have to go to the Siptar menu in order to heal.
Yes. Taste.
Alrighty. These two enemies make the camera freak out. At least it did in the original. So let's see if this was fixed at all. Yeah, these guys are still in this. Diesel, yeah, it's very good. It's very, very smooth. Definite improvement. I will say though, I played the original on Xbox One X, so I'm not able to really give you like a true PS4 to PS5 comparison just because I didn't play it on PS4, so. Just keep that in mind. I love these enemies. How did I get poisoned? Yep. Knew that was coming. Yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to do a physical release, like, so well after. Like, it felt like they probably should have held off for a month. That's how it felt to me, anyway. But I don't make the decisions, you know? Petrified winter glass. Nothing else in this room, right? Just the lore entry. It's funny, like, a lot of PS4 games, even on PS4 Pro, and again, even on Xbox One X, like, it's just crazy to see the difference, you know, when it comes to, that requires 2, that's why I wasn't getting it for a while. It's just crazy to see the differences, really. Like, how smooth this game runs compared to how it used to. It's just great to see. Bye-bye. These guys, I remember not being the biggest fan of. I remember these guys having a confusing parry time. Yep. Okay. Alright. Yeah, full disclosure, I received this as a review copy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to it as a review, so I figured I'd stream it for a while, but I also pre-ordered that physical edition. I really, really want that. I think the art of this game is just so nice. Let me kill these enemies and I'll double check. I kind of can't remember if there were other ones. Let me just get to a safe spot here. So there's a photo mode, you know, great. Oh, that's weird. This is not inverted. I play inverted, and this is not inverted. That's annoying. So yeah, there's a photo mode. And then as far as the options go, there's videos, the motion blur, radial blur, film grain, indie mode, and brightness. The skin is from the frog. I fed him a bunch of rotten food, and he gave it to me. So it doesn't look like there's really any video options. At least anything that sticks out to me is new. Yeah. So no, not really. I remember the Xbox One version had an HDR option, but it never worked. So I'm wondering if they just totally scrapped it. Yeah, I knew what you meant, dude. But there were several free updates to the game last year that oh, thanks Diesel, I appreciate it. There were several free updates last year that gave you it was dubbed seasonal content, I think. Oh, they never fixed this. This is Unidentified 3. They never fixed that. Anyway, it's rotten food, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, they put out a bunch of seasonal updates that included the shaders. So that's where that's from. You talk to the frog, and you can feed him, and then play him a song, and then he gives you a shader. I love this boss, straight up. Totally meant to harden there. Word. Yeah, the boss battles are really, really cool in this game. We'll come up to another one soon. Dude, like, ice skates around. Fortunately, there's no anvil here, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
You killed the Grisha. Many died dragging that beast down here. He served as a slave, a guardian, that they would worship unfettered, enshrined in ice. Can you blame them? The perversity of living has always been its ever-changing nature. So, then, would you like another sip?
Yeah, why not? Ooh, extra damage to enemies who are alone. That's cool. Let me see if I have any glimpse items. Sure do. What's the golden bell do? Great question, Diesel. Increase your song. Okay, so here, I'll show you. Okay, so in the bottom left corner, you see my health bar and my stamina bar. and then there's a circle to the left of that. The one all the way to the left with the white light in it, that's called second chance. And basically, once your health bar goes all the way down, you get kicked out of your shell, and then you have like very little life. You can basically survive one hit, maybe two if the enemy's really weak, and then you can jump back into your shell, sort of like a bloodstain from Souls. It just sits there, and then you get full health, full stamina back, but then you no longer have second chance. Harden is this. So pay attention to the circle immediately to the left of my health bar. See how it refills? There's a timer on it. So it's not infinite. You need to wait for that circle to fill back up. Oh, there's actually an adaptive trigger on that. Yeah, that's funny. While it's on cooldown, the adaptive trigger is hard. That's funny. Cool. So it's not necessarily infinite, but you can do it over and over. And you can level each shell up.
Yes.
So each shell has this screen with various upgrades. So the first one gives you the shell's name so you can figure out about its lore. And then after that, there's all these upgrades. So these cost various amounts of tar and glimpses. Glimpses, think of that like soft humanity, like in Dark Souls. And then tar is souls, if you want to put it into Dark Souls terms. Each one of these costs a different amount of tar and glimpses. Glimpses attach to shells. So just say, like this shell has 8 glimpses. If I were to change shells, I would keep all of my tar, but I would lose all the glimpses. You don't necessarily lose them, but they're just saved to that shell, basically. So that's something to keep in mind. And each character has all these separate upgrades. I'm going to go with this one. And each time you level up or gain a new ability, you get more lore.
I waited as the Ovate prostrated herself before the altar. Something shifted. A shadow moved just at the edge of my vision. I turned my head, but I only found another corner of the empty cavern. The wind picked up, and the Ovate raised her head. The martyrs are here, she promised.
So these two are pretty cheap.
Sip this.
The wardens seized me in the morning. I did not resist. The Ovate proclaimed I was unfit and impure. But I couldn't focus on the verdict. Beneath the shadow of the Immaculate, I felt no pain.
Thanks, Diesel. Yeah.
I swelled with
It's
pride
tough.
as
Like,
my
I can
eye
understand a developer wanting to be like, I don't want to compare this directly to Dark Souls, but like when you put it in those terms, it's much easier to understand. But, you know, it was hard to understand in Souls the first time. So, you know, I can understand that. JC, yes, this is available on PS5 now as of today. And I do... Wait, is it out? Actually, hold on. I can't remember if I'm playing this early or not. I know the embargo was today, but... Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. Let me see something. Let me open this in an incognito tab. It is available today, yes. And I do recommend it, yes. If you want to see my review of this game, I'll link it in the chat. Here you go. I'll put this in the chat. This is my review of the game. This came out back in August, so it's my review of the original version, but yeah.
The sacred rites remain closed to me. I'm unworthy of the venerated nectar. But I will prove myself. These sniveling rats who bow and scrape will never be enshrined. They have neither the will nor the strength to accept the deathless doctrine.
Oh, Diesel, you're from Australia. Hello. So believe it or not, I did play Mortal Kombat, but I didn't use Johnny Cage. I used Human Smoke in Ultimate MK3. My nickname comes from the fact that my name is John, and one of my really good friends is just really adept at giving people silly nicknames. So I was once wearing sunglasses, and my friend saw me, and he just screamed, "Sweet Johnny Cage." But I did play Mortal Kombat. I just used smoke. Oh, whatever. I'm hyped for it too. I felt that the original... I think the original is probably... I don't know. After seeing Sonic the Hedgehog, I sort of have second thoughts about this, but for a long time, I thought the original was probably the best video game movie ever made. It's so good. So, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. But we'll see. So I would say this is on par with the PC version now. It looks really good. It plays really good. I have a gaming PC. I still just prefer console games. That's just me, though. But yeah, I think the enhanced edition is great. Diggity damn. You could probably beat this in like 12 hours. It's not long. Okay. I think my first time I did 12 hours. Maybe 15 if you're trying to find literally everything, but... Oof. Damn. This is why I wish I had the Ballista Zuka. Grab these guys out of here. Yeah, it's... So... Please do keep in mind that my review is for the Xbox One X version. So, it is different, but, you know, that's also on a different console. So just keep that in mind. But playing this right now, it is very noticeable from what I remember. waste so much time trying to avoid the poison, I went and just getting sorry, that said, though, the Xbox One X version is quite comparable to the PS4 Pro version, so there is 150% a clear and present difference between the two versions. I hate how if those things die as they rip off their heads, you don't get the credit. There we go. That's what I was hoping to do the whole time. Jesus. Diesel, it's a channel of walkthroughs, man. I have hundreds of videos, so don't feel the need to try to watch all of them. I'll be there a while. I appreciate it, Diesel. I really do. The Scripture of Ardor. Damn, I didn't even see the second one. The Grisha. Carry over 100 attacks. Cold damage, God. Yeah, it takes a long time to get used to the combat in this game, for sure. But once I mean, it's just like Sekiro, like once it clicks, it's like, oh, right. That's really good. Like, once you get into a rhythm, you're just, like, unstoppable. It's great. Like, look at me go right now. Crushing it. Yes. If the game has a 4K mode available, my video will be in 4K. If the game has an HDR mode available, it will be in HDR. I started doing that after... Any video you see on my channel after Resident Evil 2 Remake will be in 4K HDR, as long as the game has it. I don't get why that's not... Ow. What's happening? know you can break the shield. Like, you can literally shatter it. I do remember that. Okay. There we go. Oh, I thought the kick required two. What is happening? Oh, that's unblockable. I'm an idiot. I didn't hear it. Hey, AD. But yeah, so any game that you see on my channel after Resident Evil 2 Remake will be in 4K. And if the game has an HDR mode, it'll be in HDR as well. I violently disagree. Anyway. What I was going to say is I violently disagree that I'm not getting parries on those big dudes. Oh, did not see that. Oh. There we go. Who am I hearing right now? Him, okay. Ugh, dumb. Yeah, it's weird, like the flail goes through me sometimes. Yeah, the shield broke. Okay. Anyway. So Diesel, that is the riposte. If you're familiar with Dark Souls, it's the attack you do after you get a parry. In this game, you look at this recursive world with the shortcut. Check out the 6th shortcut I'm opening right now. Oh, hello. Anyway, yeah, so it's the attack you do after you parry. In Mortal Shell, there are several different ripostes. It depends on what you have in your Tarnished Seal. You unlock a new riposte after every world you complete. The most common one that you're going to use is the one you see me using, which heals you. And then the one... There's a few different ones. There's one where, like, you explode, which is pretty gnarly. Always fun. Exploding's always a good time. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. I have no resolve. I can't kick. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so the one of the ripostes heals you. There's another one that's a lot of fun. It sends your body out of your shell to pummel your opponent. It just like kicks the shit out of your opponent. It's really cool. And then there's one where like you explode or something like that. Like you put out a clone of yourself that explodes, I think. I can't remember. And then I don't remember what the final one is. Sadly. I don't know. AD, I am playing Mortal Shell. Enhanced Edition. This is a game that came out last summer. Came out in August. If you'd like, I have a review available on my channel for the game. It's a really fun Souls-like sort of game. So if you like Dark Souls, pick it up. It's quite good. I think this one blocks my path. So these ghosts are really, really cool. Okay. I want them to use an ability. Not that. This. Yeah, so these ghosts can terraform. And when they do that, depending on which ghost it is, there's different ghosts in different areas. So, oh no, no! Oh my fucking god. That sucks. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Anyway, there's different ghosts in different areas. So depending on what area you're in, here in the ice area, they sort of freeze. You know, they bring up ice spikes, which is fun. In the Stairs of Ethos, I think it is. It's really, really sick Krypton-looking area. They just straight up terraform like big obsidian spikes out of the ground. It's really cool. And then there's like a forge area, and in that area they put up fire pillars, which is fun. I say it's fun, but it's kind of frustrating to deal with. But yeah. Anyway, so the ghosts are really cool enemies, and that really sucks. I hadn't even gotten de-shelled yet. That was really frustrating. That's okay. We're back already. Yes, AD, this is available on PS5, and I'm playing the PS5 Enhanced Edition, so... Oh, shit. Yeah. So the Enhanced Edition just came out today. And it plays at 4K, 60 frames per second. So if you have a 4K display, it's gonna look real good. Man, those spikes used to make the game chug. That's nice. It's nice that they fixed that up. Dude, come on. There we go. Is it quenching acid? Yes, it is. I have so many upgrade materials, but I can't use them. You can only upgrade your weapons at anvils. No, it does not end with a potential sequel, sort of ending. It does not. However, that is not to say that I don't think there will be. I don't think that means one thing or the other. I definitely think we'll get a sequel to the game. The ending does not necessarily dictate. If I recall correctly, this is a room that drops enemies on you. Yep. Let's see how this handles it. Because in the past, you just sort of like... Yeah, they just live with you. Sorry, that was really early. I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay. I thought I heard something else. Alright, let's take care of this guy real quick, and then we'll deal with the red shadow. Okay, good. That guy's still alive? Ugh. So what I was saying about that room is when you get near the chest that I opened, 2 enemies spawn. And like in the original version of the game, it looked like they came out of nowhere, but they actually do have the fading effect built in now. That's nice. I think we're near the boss, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Alright, boss time.
Do you feel them? The enshrined weight, watching the Immaculate for thousands of years. They will not stir until the Ascension. they wait for her to deliver them. Here, drink fully, warm your bones.
Yeah, what do we got? I can't upgrade anything. Jesus, I either need 15. Damn, I need so many. What do I have? Yeah, I was happy that they put out a physical version, so I'm glad we're getting what we're getting. Yeah, this will be good for the boss. Extra damage.
The impoverished souls waited for judgment. Their heads were bowed, lips moving as they recited the martyr's hymn. My blade fell upon the first neck, but bone and sinew held fast. By the second blow, the remaining devout fled into the dark.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so this boss is quite interesting. I remember hearing that upon release, this boss was bugged, so I may not know how to fight this thing. But it didn't feel bugged to me. But we'll see. I think this is another booby trap of a room. No? Okay. All right, let's fight the boss. Yeah, the textures look so good. His armor looks sick. Damn. Yeah, this looks so good. Yeah, so he goes invisible, which is terrifying, but... Finally got ourselves a guy. Oh, he's skating away. It's so unfair. Oh, is this a two-phase fight? It is a two-phase fight. Shit. I totally forgot. Yep. Marcos, sorry, I don't understand.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Came out today. That moves me. not do that. I wanted to get my spike up. Yeah. Ugh. Here he comes. Jesus. Hey, John, good to see you. Oh, no worries. Sure, for like another 15-20 minutes. Please don't skate away. glimpse of insignificance. I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign since I think Modern Warfare 1. Alright, so this is like the transformation that happens. We're going to extract the gland. And now that we've done that, the mist shows up. And the world changes. So this area is now permanently changed. Wow, this looks so good with the upgrade. Holy shit.
Truly, you're blessed, foundling. That gland contains the true nectar, the most precious sacrament. Each drop holds both transcendence and transfigurement. Rare is the soul brave enough to extract such an offering. I'm afraid I'm no longer fit for such work. The rite of extraction requires deeply pious hands, though perhaps deeply blasphemous hands would do.
Okay, so this is where things get pretty real. In the darkness, the enemies and the enemy placements change. So there's several booby traps now, where icicles are going to be falling. And now these guys are like sort of falling apart. It's pretty interesting. And then there's going to be a lot of those little crazy gremlin dudes that show up now. Okay, so we have to deal with all this now in the dark. And when we get back to the overworld... Hey, Devin, how are you? And when we get back to the overworld, the mist will have descended upon Falgrim. And that means... The mist will have descended upon Falgrim, and what that means is that there will be all new enemies sort of all over the place. And the frog chests will now be accessible to open. No, I didn't have my camera on because the sun was setting, although now that it's not, probably turn it back on. Nah, the sun sets behind me, so it makes daytime streams a little weird. It, like, interferes pretty heavily with my green screen, so I just turn it off. terrifying. Ugh, this sucks. Oh, that really sucked. They just caught me in such a bad spot. Oh, great, and now they're following me? Shit. I literally have no choice here. Like, Wow. Dude, I can't believe I just avoided that. That was insane. Oh, God. A lot of these guys are going to drop from the ceiling. I hate these things. John, what time does WandaVision start for you? Is it 1 a.m. for you? Nah, I don't need to fight him. Two or three. appreciate the follows and everything, folks. I'm just kind of with the alerts right now. I'm so close to Cesar Janessa. Oh, dude, this sucks. This isn't good. Oh, thank God, dude.
Yes, taste the truth.
Okay. Wow. Alright, we made it back to the catacombs here. So just for the sake of the stream, I'm not gonna fight everything here. Instead, I'm just gonna sort of run on through, and then we'll get back to Cesar Janessa. It's because there's nothing new here. Nothing has changed at this point. It's just enemy placement is different. And I would like to rest really fast.
Yes.
Okay. And then we will use the anvil here. And we're going to upgrade our... So this allows us to heal more. And then we're going to use quenching acid on the weapon to make it deal more damage. Okay, great. And now that we've done that, we can exit, and then I'll show you Falgrim outskirts now that we have a sacred gland. Oh, dude. Pain popping, no problem, dude. No problem at all. Happy to help. I'm going to be resuming the Dark Souls guides pretty soon. Okay, so this is what I was talking about way earlier. Now that we have the sacred gland, the mist has fallen over Falgrim outskirts, and these frogs now become accessible. So opening this, we are going to get the item that allows us to summon the broadsword weapon. Great. So that's the Martyr Shawl that allows us to summon the weapon whenever we want. This is insane. No, I don't think so. I was just playing this on stream. That was Jesus Christmas. I was just playing this on stream because I was sent a review copy. So I wanted to make sure I did something. Because God. Sweet Jesus. God and baby Jesus. Okay. Anyway, I was sent a review copy for this game, so I just wanted to make sure that I covered it. At least, something. I reviewed the game way back in August when it came out, so, I'm not going to do that again. I still highly, highly recommend the game, though. try to get back to the bell tower and then we'll end the stream. I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I did make a few guides for Mortal Shell, now that I'm thinking about it. I did make them. It's for, like, hard-to-find items and upgrades. So, you know, I do have a few guides on my channel. But I didn't do, like, a full-blown walkthrough like I did for Demon Souls and like I'm doing for Dark Souls. That would be a lot to do for this game. It's so hard. Man, I got a 33 step. So we have ye old Grisha over here. A lot of damage to this thing. Excuse me? Whoa. Oh my god. That was lucky. The game sort of sucked me towards him. There. The glimpse of courage. Oh my god. I didn't get caught on that. Oh, I had no second chance. Oh shit. I forgot I died. Where am I going? No. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I ran the wrong way after I got my life back. Shit. Get out of here. This isn't where I want to be, but I'll take it. It's not where I want to be, but... Okay. Oh, nice. Quenching acid. That's good. Let me get in the house. Let me get in the house.
Sip this.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is going to do it for Mortal Shell, at least for now. I might stream this again. This was fun. I missed this game, actually. But this is the Enhanced Edition. I want to give a big thank you to the publisher Playstack Games for sending over a key. Always love playing this game. Okay, one thing that I want to mention before we wrap up is what I'm working on next. So, here, I'll bring myself back here. What I'm working on next is a project for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm currently capturing a bunch of stuff on Sega Saturn. I'm capturing a full playthrough, and then I'll be doing a big sort of guide. Oh, you didn't even see that. Sorry. So I'm playing the game on Sega Saturn. I'll just do the cam only here. So I'm doing a full playthrough on Sega Saturn. And then it's a project that's going to take me a long time to really figure out what I want it to look like. But that's sort of what I'm working on now. And then I will also resume the Dark Souls walkthroughs probably later this week. I only have like 8 or 9 more parts of that to do, so we'll wrap that up. But this was Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition, available today on PS5. Pick it up. It's only $30, and then there's a physical edition coming for $40 in April. All right, I'll see Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.